Scripture, we're here in Exodus, and Moses has been on the mountain, has come down, got mad, like we do sometimes, and threw the tablets down, mad at other people. That happens to us, doesn't it? So he goes back and communes with God again, and God instructs him to bring the tablets. So we're just kind of prefacing where he's at here, because as we're getting ready to go through Exodus, and we're going to start with verse 20, and then I'll skip ahead a little bit, but I want to point some things out here. These are going to be the instructions for building the tabernacle. So how and why are we talking about Holy Spirit in the Old Testament and talking about the tabernacle? Well, that is the Holy of Holies. That is where the Spirit of God resided in the Old Testament. So how does that apply to us today? How is that applicable today? Well, with the new covenant, the forgiveness of Jesus Christ our Lord, it states very clearly, and Paul has stated again several times, and especially in 1 Corinthians, that where is the new temple of God? It's our body. And the Holy Spirit resides in us. That's in 1 Corinthians 6. But the Holy Spirit resides in us. Much like I said, we're going to have the instructions for the people to build the tabernacle. God is going to ask us to build a temple, a holy temple of God inside of us, so that it becomes apparent to those around us. And if you want to go even more than that, it talks about being a living sacrifice in Romans. We present our bodies as a temple, as a living sacrifice, so that we give of ourselves for the construction of that temple. And so here we are, connecting the Old Testament to the New Testament, and I've seen how the teachings are consistent. And actually, it's going to, we're going to start with 20. And all the congregation of the children of Israel departed from the presence of Moses. Verse 21. Then everyone came whose heart was stirred, and everyone whose spirit was willing. And they brought the Lord's offering for the work of the tabernacle of meeting, for all its service and all for the holy garments. Key point I want to point out here: all those that are willing. One of the things we don't talk about a lot of times is free will. God is a willing partner with us, and God is constantly stirring and calling us to work with Him. But we have a choice in this matter, don't we? We have a choice to sacrifice ourselves, our wants and our desires for His wants and desires and His needs. And so that's very key, is to understanding that when we work and want the Holy Spirit in our lives, that there is a point of submission, that He becomes greater. I become less, so He becomes greater. Verse 22, they came, both men and women, as many had a willing heart, and brought earrings and nose rings and rings and necklaces and jewelry of gold, that every man made an offering of gold to the Lord. And every man with whom was found blue, purple, and scarlet threads, fine linen and goat's hair, red skins of rams and badger skins brought them. So they bring the offerings forward. Go ahead and skip forward now, up to verse 30. But I want to point out, number one, the reason I'll preface that a little bit is understanding that at times the Bible seems to get one-sided or not. It doesn't mean that when we use one gender term, we have to understand that God calls consistently men and women. In this situation, He's going to call men. But it's not an isolation of that. And we can go through an entire sermon year if you want to talk about all the women and their roles in the Bible. But I want to bring it very clear at this time, when Moses, he was calling men and women to their skills. And what can they provide to the temple and to the congregation in the body of Christ? And so we're right here, we're starting at verse 30. And Moses said to the children of Israel, see, the Lord has called by name Bezalel, the son of Uri, and the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah. And He has filled them with the Spirit of God in wisdom, in understanding, and in all manner of workmanship, to design artistic works, to work in gold and silver and bronze, in cutting jewels for setting, in carving wood, and to work in all manner of artistic workmanship. And he has put in his heart the ability to teach in him and Oliab, the son of Osniach, of the tribe of Dan. He has filled them with the skill to do all manner of work of the engraver and designer, of the tapestry maker, in blue thread and scarlet thread and fine linen of the weaver, for those who do heavy work and for those who design artistic works. I highlight this teaching to understand that a lot of times when we talk about the Holy Spirit, we get into these concepts and think that we have to be a leader in the church. We have to be a pastor. We have to be a minister. We have to be something other than me to be useful by God. Time and time again, churches and church leaders hear, well, I don't have the ability to speak. I don't have the ability to do that. But it's very clear that God calls us to work inside the gifts that He's naturally granted to us. As we look at examples of just this church alone, I can tell you right now, I might be able to talk, but I cannot do artistry work like this. And this is for the honor of God. People long ago built these for a church. There's a story to them, we know that. They were supposed to go down the road. The train broke down, and the church, and they were all here. And this artistry and this craftsmanship has blessed this congregation for years and years and years. God had a plan. God had a design for a person that was that gifted to do those by hand. We know those were done by hand. Incredible workmanship. Somebody had to build this physical temple. Now, I can drive nails somewhat successfully. I've built barns. I even helped my dad build a house. My dad jokes it looks like a barn. But it's one of those things that when you do and take on those projects and you're not really gifted at it, you have a whole new respect for those people that find their profession in carpentry, or find their, or even better, find their profession in plumbing. And so you start understanding that all of us are granted with gifts that God intends us to use not only with our heart, not only with our head, not only with our mouth, but inside our professions. And inside the things that God, we love to do. We may not be a carpenter by trade, but yet there are many people that like to carve wood as a hobby, as a release of stress. God uses the gifts that He's naturally granted you for, tangible gifts, to provide for your family. I don't think it's any instance there that He talks about the gifts of wood, because who's one of the most famous carpenters in the world? Jesus Christ our Lord. Our Lord, as He came, was to be our example here on earth. Took a profession, not one of nobility, but one of honest, everyday labor and work, and producing works of art and comfort that we ourselves can't produce. And so as we are doing this instruction, there's several different things. There's a lot of little nuances here in this passage in Exodus. Because these people were brought up in leadership and had these skills. But if you notice, they all not just had the skill of all the work, of the wood, they also knew the skill of the linen. And not just any linen. Anytime you see the color purple, especially why is purple also so special when you look at it historically at this time frame? It was by far the most rare and hardest material to produce, because they had to import the products that they made the color of the dye. And then they had to manipulate it just so that it would take with the linen. It was a very fine skill to get the different colors of violet and scarlet and purple. There was specific skill and knowledge that people had to use to produce the beauty. And God gave them, and go through that list there, wisdom, understanding. How many of those of us wish for that often in our lives? To understand, to be better at. So finding that inside the Holy Spirit, that role, is finding that gift inside of yourself and excelling in what God has actually given you. And then when people ask you, how are you so good, or why are you so good? How many times again have we heard now in the Olympic interviews people give God the glory for their athletic ability? I can think of the girl, the swimmer, Samuel, I believe her name is Simone. Yeah. All God the glory. We see that time and time again. Some people want to attack those athletes. God has provided them with a skill that we don't have. I can't swim that fast. You know, and here it is. They're professing that God gave them the ability. You know, at times we've accomplished things that we didn't think possible. Do we take the time to give God the glory for finding that strength in us, or the resolve, or the endurance to get through? We go through trials in life. And it's one of those things we have to find the praise inside some of our struggles. Because this passage not only links the ability of God given handiwork, it also links the power of wisdom and understanding and of knowledge. And then it takes a very scary step, but it's very, very important for us to understand. It is very clear that we are to teach others and share that gift that is inside of us. It is our job and our task from God through the power of the Holy Spirit. He's given us this, and for us to share that with others. Share our testimonies, share our abilities, share everything in our life. That's what Christian community is. It's understanding that God is going to use us to build a new temple. The temple of us. And this is not selfish. This is not a self-help sermon. This is biblical scripture talking about that God plan for you is you have a gift. And for you, whether it's handiwork, or whether it is an expression of leadership, whether it's an expression of teaching, whether it's an expression of understanding and administration. Yes, God loves bean counters too. Because there are people that are supposed to keep projects and be fiscally responsible for the church. Everyone, when you start understanding the comprehension of where you fit and the joy of your soul and where it fits inside a Christian community, the only way that that can happen is by the power of the Holy Spirit. Because our nature is, we are greedy little selfish creatures, aren't we? And yet when we take all of our own little selfish desires and we place them aside and we work inside our strengths, and understand that our strengths are not their strengths, and their strengths are better than my strengths in these fields, we come together as a body of Christ, and nothing can stop us from sharing the gospel. Well, it's one of the reasons why people don't come to church, one of the easiest excuses. Because there's hypocrites there. Yes, you're right. Church is full of hypocrites. So is Walmart. it's a fact of life. But as we work on ourselves and we see God's design in us, the things that He's blessed us with, and we bring them sacrificially to Him, He will bless that. He will create in us the ability to move other people, stir their hearts with music. People that are great, tremendous writers, stir the gray matter in our brain like nobody else does. Great musicians stir our heart and our soul and create a bounce in our step. There are tangible gifts that we have to offer. We look at workmanship that ourselves can't even fathom how it is done. One of the most marvelous things I look at this is just the natural arc of the pews. For anybody that has a clue of workmanship, of woodmanship, that is incredibly marvelous. And then you look at each one of the rows, and it's not just happens once, it's not by chance. There's a skill artistry to that, to manipulate and work the wood and to plane that wood correctly so that it creates that same effect. Understand that you have a skill inside of you to find, and God plans on using for the betterment of your temple, which is an expression of the Holy Spirit. And sometimes we don't understand that. And ultimately we're to give praise, and it's by the power of the Holy Spirit